Hey everybody, and welcome back to Greatest Good Tarot. Hope you're doing well and trying to keep out of mischief. This is a reading concerning Farage and Trump. Sounds like a really weird yogurt, doesn't it? Something French, you know what I mean? Farage and Trump. Farage de Trump. Oh, now. Okay, that tickled. This was submitted by Pippa and had 16 upvotes. Okay, so the last time I checked from my glorified Excel spreadsheet. So this is a current events reading. This is one of 4 readings that we do on this channel. We do a lovely collection of current events. We do. Hello, where's my graphics? Where's my sexy graphics? Oh no, the camera's died. Oh no, this is awful. This how my oh no, oh look, there's a pig that's fly. Oh crap. No, this. We're saving up for a new laptop. Bear with us, please. Thank you. Technical difficulties. Just fast forward a bit. So we do current events readings. We do prediction readings. So we can look into situations, look into problems, the news, that kind of stuff, and then release it. Be no longer burdened by it. Return to sender. We don't want this, thank you very much. So that we can focus on our personal growth, personal development, which is the Timeless Collective readings. And General Vibe readings are a Village Elite exclusive membership type malarkey, which is kind of a deep dive into stuff. So they're my favourite. So, yes, if you, they also get additional prediction readings and current events readings. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, it is the first link in the description down below. And hopefully it will pay us. Wow, that was abrupt. It doesn't. Let's try that again. Oh, now you're working. Oh, okay. That's fine. And you swear. There we go. We're having issues. Ignore it. It's fine. It's good. So, Farage to Trump. How's that relationship going? What do we need to know? For the greatest good for all concerned. Thank you. And if you're into this sort of shenanigans, then please subscribe and ding that bell. That'd be glorious. Come and join the greatest good village. We're building a village because it takes a village to support everybody. That is what we're doing. In theory. I've seen 1 or 2 comments. Yeah. So let's have a look at this shenanigans here. For the greatest good for all concerned. Right. All flirting with ideas. Very, very lovely indeed. Page of Cups. This has given me the energy of very similar to the Universe card, which is one of the 4 extra cards in this deck, which I refer to as the Epic Arcana. Yeah, really, really quite exciting. It's just flirting with ideas, flirting with possibilities, flirting with what could be the best things for. This has surprised me actually, because even though it's like Trumpy Trump was all about kind of make America great again, this is kind of. They're playing kind of 4D chess, where it's like, okay, if we do this, what does that do to these countries, and will it benefit them? Will it kind of shake the country a bit, kind of like level them up? Will this kind of? Do you see what I'm saying? It's like it's that kind of feeling about it. The collaboration together, very much, very strong. 10 of matches. This in this deck is an accomplishment. In reverse is a burden. But this is very much kind of. I like the fact how it's, and I think this is the right way around for it. From my own personal experience, this is kind of like light-hearted. Okay, let's think about what if ... and like peruse that option, and then what if ... and kind of peruse that option. What's the better option of the two? It's that kind of energy here. Talking to people, how would that work out? Would that be a good domino effect that will affect in a positive way the people down there, that kind of stuff. Because this accomplishment is kind of taking the responsibility extraordinarily seriously, and that's why it's an accomplishment. But there are cheeky sausages in the mix. There's a fly in the soup, in the ointment, there is somebody who's not on the same page. The unknown card is having faith in the situation, and he's one of the epic arcana, as I call them, one of the 4 extra. So the unknown card for the new boys and girls is that we know what's inside that egg. It's a chick, right? Spoiler alert, it's a chick. We don't have to smash it open to get inside that and go, oh yeah, look, there's a chick. We have faith. We know, and when it's ready, it will come out and play and all that kind of stuff. But in the meantime, we have faith the chick is all right and does all that kind of stuff. It's the leaning into the faith kind of element there. Or the magician putting the action in, being resourceful, kind of like manifesting something sexy. Oh, that's lovely. Plotting, planning, and scheming. Kind of doing a bit of the Google search, but not quite. It's more kind of discovering new ideas back up here. This is lovely. As a base reading, this is really, really nice. I'm keep referring back. This doesn't feel like Farage or Trumpy Trump. This feels like additional person. That doesn't. The world card, a new cycle of opportunity, potential, harmony, triumph, that kind of thing. It does feel it in its upright state. But once again, there's this. The devil card in this reading, I feel it's the negative ego for me, which is the I'm not good enough, I can't do this, I can't do that, nag, thoughts kind of energy. It's more about, is this going to be enough? Is this plan over the next 4 years going to be enough to do enough change? It's that kind of energy. Is this going to be enough? So it's kind of like the fear of it, the worry of it, the kind of, it's that kind of, and then justice, the fairness, the truth, the yummy, the balanced approach. It will come out all lovely. I'm a bit concerned about the 7 of needles, 7 of swords. For the new boys and girls, this is a baseline reading, so we'll build up on top of this. But this is the energies around the Farage and Trump thing. Overarching energy, making priorities, kind of formulating a plan, priorities, that kind of thing. Underlying energy. The Empress, nice. Surrounded by their fruits of their labor, their harvest. What does that really mean in reality? That's their knowledge base, their mindset, their skill set, their connections, all that kind of stuff. It's what they've accumulated over the time to actually build together. So that's lovely. That's really, really nice. I'm going to get the Dinky deck to get some more about this 7 of Swords. Can we clarify the 7 of Swords, please? Can we clarify the 7 of Swords, please, for the greatest good? Thank you. 7 of Swords, please. 7 of... Oh, that one there. Okay, 7 of Swords. Can we clarify the 7 of Swords, please? That one as well. Okay. That one is... I don't know why it keeps doing that. It's cheeky. 7 of Swords. One that almost flew out properly. That was delightful. It was almost nice. So we have the Hermit in reverse. Okay, we have defending their ground. 6 of Pentacles, lovely. The World card again, a new cycle. This feels like they're not seeing it from a different point of view. The Hermit card, whoever this third party is, they're trying to. They don't think it's the right way of going. It feels like the world, the 7 of Swords is someone who is They're trying to keep their job, is what I'm getting. They were signed up and kind of subscribed to the kind of whole WEF, UN, EU way of legislation and treaties and blah, blah, blah. So the hermit in reverse is that this individual is not reflecting on it. They'll play along, Six of Pentacles. They know there needs to be a new start, but it's almost as if this feels like a staff member or somebody they've brought in and they're like, what, how much change are we doing? Hold on. Overarching energy. It's going to work out well though. 10 of Cups. Happily ever after. It's going to work out. Underlying energy. The truth. Got to do the trumpet. It's important. It's the fundamental of the truth. Speaking of truth, speaking of wisdom, speaking of understandings. That's lovely. I don't know why I put it down there. I'll put it back there. So they will come on board, but they just won't reflect on it. They won't. Whoever this Seven of Swords is, they're not. They won't take the time to actually do the research. They're just throwing. I don't know. It feels as if they just keep throwing spanners in the works. Oh, you can't do that because of this, that, and the other. Oh, you can't do that because of this, that, and the other. It's one of them ones, and the seven of Wands feels as if that is like Trump, Farage, kind of defending their ground, going, no. This is how we're going to do it. This is why we need to have this new cycle, this new change, this new way of doing things. This person just generally needs to reflect. Do the hermit properly instead of in reverse. They need to kind of actually realize what the bigger plan, I suppose, how it fits together. So can we have a little? Now we've got the baseline. Here we go. Can we have some more information concerning Farage and Trump? But overall, the boys are they're on the same page with each other. They seem to be kind of really helping each other and supporting each other and kind of being kind of like trusted advisors to each other. Do you know what I mean? It's that nice back and forth we've got there, which is nice to see in politics, really. Let's be honest. No matter if you're on the right, with them or against them or whatever, it's just nice to see. In politics, they are. Some people can actually just be friendly and just like, oh, have you thought about this? The winds of change, yes. Tornado winds, blowing out the old, bringing in the new, yes. The volcano, if your long-term viewers would know, this is, especially the heart in the clouds, this is you and me. This is scum class. This is us being passionate. The change coming. And as it's the volcano, it's the eruption is going to happen. It's like the change, especially with the winds, is like, here we go. It's like bam, with passion and vigor. Great word, vigor. Taken by force. Feels like this external person again, control puppet. So it is that they're going to play along. They're going to play along, but they're going to cause mischief. Whoever this third party is, this third person, it's almost as if, it's almost like, it feels like an American. So it's like it's like a Republican that's been voted in down the ticket on election day. They have the skills for what they want, Trump and, wants to do. But they're not on board. They're on the other side, the control puppet. That's the WEF, the EU, UN kind of legislative kind of right think side of things. So, So there's going to be definitely issues there. It feels like later on. Exchanging the situation, exchanging the plans from where they were going to where they are now. That's lovely. Rising water. Haha. Society collapse. This feels more UK. This feels more UK because, well, let me sit comfortably on my chair. Because it's like the rising water keeps coming out for Labour. It just won't go away. Kind of the drowning energy, that kind of overwhelming energy, kind of trying to get things done, but that kind of stuff. And the exchange here feels like the markets. It's just like, or tariffs and stuff like that. It's what specifically with Farage, and you can take this a good way or a bad way, but there does feel like what is the best policy in a short-term basis to just to flick in a little bit of pain to make the changes necessary in the UK. Do you see what I mean? It's like, I found coffee. Oh, by the way, cheers. It just feels like it's almost as if whacking on tariffs until because he's in his right mind to do so. It's like Lammy and everybody on the front bench has slagged him off left, right, and centre. It's like, right, okay, if they're the politicians that you want negotiating with me, well, it's at least 20%, 20% tariff right now until you get rid of them. Then it's like snap election kind of thing. Because even though we're not doing very well on the Starmer front right now, kind of the election in the next year, 18 months, still feels on the cards. It feels like kind of this is the sort of 4D chess we're talking about here. What can we do to benefit the further afield? Mainstream news, yeah. Housing issues, haha, okay. Housing issues keeps coming up for the illegal immigration situation. So it's one of those situations where it's mounting more and more and more pressure to then be able to go, right, okay, goodbye then. Lies and deceit. There's something here that Labour has said. I don't know if this is Farage or this feels like UK, but down here, I don't know if it's something that Farage has told Trump that it's kind of. Have you heard what they've said about this? Have you heard their actions about that? ... It's that kind of thing. So they all know about Labour. They all know about the hoodwinks that they did to get in. The lies. And so it's like, okay, they need to be punished. Hence the exchange. Hence I'm sensing that as like market exchange. It's like, no, okay. Excuse me. I think they're going to be doing similar things to other countries. Like I said, it's now there's power back. How can we use this to then get rid of the governments within those countries for the people, so the people can have change and get that kind of thing. Fire, yes, that's what this is what I'm talking about up here. Scum class, you and me, that passion, that power, that kind of stepping into our zone, as it were. That's what we've got here. Underlying energy, rulership handover. I'd hate to say I told you so. I'd hate. No, I'm not going. No, I'm not going to. I'm not. I'm just saying. I was mentioning it for a friend. So it's just, So now we know kind of more information. Where's this tarot? There we go. Where's this going? What advice can we give the viewers. Where's this going? For the greatest good for all concerned. Think. Always be appreciative. Okay. Progress. Ooh, 3 of Wands. That feels quite quick, actually. That feels like now kind of quick. King of Wands, the passion. That actually feels like Trumpy Trump, actually. Doing deals, balancing things out. Yes, 6 of Pentacles. Calm the F down card. Yes, chill, relax. Kind of, we're doing it for the right reasons. It's all right. We can relax now, lads. Oh, that's nice. This reminds me of exactly what. And have you noticed in the news how people, before I even say it, how people are spinning it already, right? So this is what I've been saying for the last couple of days. Write down, have a list, have a book, an old address book would work, that kind of thing, or an Excel spreadsheet. Write down the names of the journalists, bunny flops, spinning stuff, especially over the election. There's enough clips online. There's even kind of like mega mixes of all the different broadcasts on the BBC and Channel 4 and all that kind of stuff of all different people losing their mind with Trump coming in. You know their slant now. You know they've shown their true colours. Brexit, going back to Brexit, also would be write those names down and stuff. Carol Vorderman would be one of the first you may want to put down. Which means it's like, because they're not being honest. It's opinion. No one wants opinion anymore. And I think this is what the downside of the media is right now, is that everything's opinion. No one cares about your opinion. Just do your job. Security, 4 of Pentacles, following his intuition, High Priestess, the Magician again, the mover and shaker. So you see what I mean? It's like, but this reminds me of the Putin thing. It's like, as soon as Trump, wins, Putin's like, oh, congratulations! Can we please talk? Please, can we talk? It was that kind of energy, wasn't it? A little bit, a smidge. It was not like bottom lip quiver, kind of. Please, can we talk? Instantly, pretty much instantly. It was like, ta-da! And now they're spinning it as if it's like some sort of Putin's trying to manipulate Trump, blah, 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 blah. It's like, anything to de-escalate war is a good thing, isn't it? Why do you want this war to continue? Would be my first question. I don't know about your first question, but it's like, why is Stuttering Starmer and Macron wanting to make this war last forever? What? If it's all about the Ukrainian people and wanting to kind of like save lives and all that kind of stuff, why? What is? Once again, it's just stuff I've noticed along the way. But this is lovely. Putting the effort in, putting the work in. The Hangman, seeing things from a different point of view. It feels like once they've got the security here, which they have, both Farage, this feels both sides, both lads. They've got the security of the votes. People are hearing them now, and people are like making things happen, following their intuition about stuff. The perspective of them are going to change. This feels more outwardly because of their actions, because of what's happening. Kind of already, there's like, just, do you know what I mean? It's a done deal kind of stuff. And then suddenly the offers are coming in. Justice again. Overarching energy, 3 of Pentacles. Yes, the nice foundation, the nice works already. If you haven't already seen, I've only seen reposts, so that's why I haven't shared them, like people commenting on them as reposts on Youtube. But if you go and try and find like all the videos that Trump has released in the last week or so, it's like, this is what I'm not going to do the voice. No, I'm not. This is what I can't do it. I can't do it. This is what I'm doing for like education. This is what I'm going to do for banking. This is what I'm going to do for this and that. And this is what I'm going to. It's like here are my 7-step plan for this, and this is what I was like. And each one is like, holy what? No way. It's like what is doing planning to do for online free speech and stuff like that, like a digital bill of rights and things like that. I was like, wow. Which is kind of like, even I'm already, because I've mentioned this before, it's like people pointing over there and go, we want that. Why haven't we got that here? And this is how the domino effect, the 4D chess thing works. You know, this is what they're doing here. Underlying energy, Wheel of Fortune. Very, very nice. Very, very nice indeed. Very, very positive. So overall, this feels as if, apart from kind of deceitful people that they've got in-house, they've got inside the club. A majority of it is actually pretty good, exposing things, showing things for the true colours. It's like I said, he's only been there a week, and already people are changing. Even Hamas have called out, going, "Please, we started this, but we need help," and all that jazz. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's phenomenal. It's like it like the change is already happening, and I think that's what the peer pressure, the real peer pressure. Try saying that fast. I'm a challenger of this. That's happening. This is the 4D chess we've been talking about throughout this, and I like the fact that everything is like, if you're good to him, he's good to you. There's nothing to worry about. As soon as you screw up, then oh dear. So truth, knowledge, and wisdom for this spread, please. Truth, knowledge, and wisdom for this spread, please. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. So this is nice. He's even suggested, just if you haven't seen it, my favourite one, mainly because Nancy Pelosi is the walking, talking Mrs. Gollum. George Soros is the Gollum-like creature. Nancy is like Mrs. Gollum, as if she's like Mrs. Pac-Man kind of thing. She's been there for forever, right? And Trump this week is basically gone, we're going to limit the terms, how many terms you can do in the Senate of Representatives and all that kind of stuff. Which is like, wow. So you can't be a career politician anymore. You've got to do your stint and out. And it's like, wow, changes are happening. So Nancy Pelosi is like, bye-bye. You can't manipulate forever anymore. Saving. Oh, lovely. This feels more like resources. This feels more like holding things together. I'm getting more the image of a pantry than a bank account, if you get me. It's kind of resources, like clubbing together, collecting, bringing things together. How does this work? That kind of stuff. Saving money along the way, better things, etc. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like we can do it in a better way. Blah blah blah. Perseverance, lovely. Here comes the offers of apology. This is Putin, stuttering Starmer, brown nosing, all of them. Brown nosing, kind of like, oh, yeah, it's very lovely. I'm so sorry. But there's hesitation. This is the 4D chess we're talking about. It's like, well, that's odd. Why would you be doing that? Because it's WEF. You're signed up to all that crap, Starmer. We know what you prefer that over Westminster. Yeah, you're the true dictator here, type thing. So it's like, who never seems to be anywhere in the UK. Have you noticed this? Anyway, as soon as issues, which is pretty much on a daily basis, hit the fan, he's nowhere to be seen. Is gallivanting? It's like COP26, I think, at the moment. Was like he's the only one who's turned up. It sounds like it's like he's all there by himself, which is probably best because no one likes him. So it's like overarching energy, coach, knowledge. This feels more like knowledge accumulation. They know what people have done. They've got kind of dossiers on what's happened in each country and stuff like that. Especially with, and this is just an example, the whole kind of Southport, the protests there, and the aftermath of that, and all that kind of stuff. Kind of 24-hour courts to get people processed and all that kind of stuff. When it turns out, like especially on the Facebook and Twitter side of things, yeah, there seems to be truth to it now. So it's like, oh, disinformation. And then, like, only last week or the week before, it comes out as what they were talking about. Not necessarily the nicest way of putting it, but what they were saying is true. And so now you've got people, political prisoners, let's be honest, in prison. Where else would they be? For things that have turned out to be true, and they still haven't been released yet. So they can release all the people that were a bit dodgy, let's be nice, a bit dodgy, 2,000 plus of them, to make space for these political prisoners that just were like slightly drunk on their third glass of wine and said something naughty in Pixel World. Do you see what I mean? It just, they've got the knowledge, they've got all the information, they've got all the stuff, and it's their nightmare. They absolutely hate this. They are like Stuttering Starmer and his ilk, absolute. Trudeau's another one. Macron is another one. They're all that part of that club. They are crapping themselves because like I said, I feel like the plan is now, and we haven't heard much about Farage in this, I'm afraid to say. The plan is at the moment is to peer pressure the leadership to to have genuine elections. Wow. So we might be on track for a year, 18 months for the general election. This could be it. But I don't know. Don't know right now about Stuttering Starmer because he's aloof. Anyway, we'll leave it there because I'm waffling now. Waffles. I haven't even had breakfast yet. Yeah. No, too much work. Anyway, so if you enjoyed this, please thumb me like. It genuinely helps out the channel, and thank you so much indeed. Thank you also to all the knights and dames of Spamalot of the village, sharing these videos around on different groups and different social media platforms, that kind of stuff. Even random people in the street, I've been told, they mentioned the village to them. Who they seem to be the sort of person, I've been told, that they'd be interested in this, blah, blah, blah. So I mentioned it. Thank you to everybody who's doing that investment into the village. Thank you so, so much indeed. But until next time, where we do this crazy shenanigans all over again. Just think lack of coffee over here. I need more coffee. Take care. Look after yourself. Be well. And thank you for your company. I'll speak to you soon. See you later. Ta-ra.